Ladies and gentlemen, please rise to pay respect to His Majesty, the King of Thailand.
请大家站起来，尊敬泰国的国歌。请大家站起来，尊敬泰国的国歌。
โปรดยืนเพื่อถวายความเคารพสมเด็จพระเจ้าอยู่หัวและร่วมกันร้องเพลงสรรเสริญพระบารมีโดยพร้อมเพรียง จาก Max มวยไทยสเตเดียมพัทยาและสามารถรับชมผ่านอินเทอร์เน็ตสตรีมมิ่งทั้ง Max มวยไทยโมบายแอปได้ทั่วทุกมุมโลกและขอต้อนรับทุกท่านเข้าสู่รายการมวยไทยไฟเตอร์และพบกับพิธีกรเบียร์ Max มวยไทยสวัสดีครับ Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the most exciting fight sports in the world. Live broadcasting on Now TV channel 26 from Monday to Thursday from 6:25 to 8:10 p.m. I'm your host, Beer Max Muay Thai, and welcome to Muay Thai Fighter. เอาละครับกราบสวัสดีแฟนมวยทั่วประเทศรวมไปถึงแฟนมวยนะครับที่รับชมทางระบบออนไลน์สตรีมมิ่งทั่วทุกมุมโลกครับขอต้อนรับทุกท่านนะครับเข้าสู่สุดยอดกีฬาการต่อสู้ระดับโลกถ่ายทอดสดจากสนาม Max มวยไทยสเตเดียมที่พัทยาครับออกอากาศทางช่องนาว 26 เป็นประจำทุกวันจันทร์ยาวกันไปถึงวันพฤหัสบดีครับ 18:25 น.ถึง 20:10 น.10 นาทีผมรับหน้าที่เป็นพิธีกรประจำรายการครับเบียร์ Max มวยไทยและขอต้อนรับทุกท่านนะครับเข้าสู่รายการมวยไทยไฟเตอร์เอาละครับวันนี้รายการมวยไทยไฟเตอร์นี่มีนักชกต่างชาติหลายคู่นะครับมีทั้งมาจากประเทศนอร์เวย์โปรตุเกสรัสเซียฝรั่งเศสจีนและยังประเทศสเปนเองเพราะฉะนั้นเราไปดูรายชื่อนักชกในรายการวันนี้เลยครับ Alright ladies and gentlemen, let's check out our fighters in tonight's program. In the first fight, our Norwegian warrior Diego Aprendes versus Christopher Medel from Portuguese. And in the second fight, we have our Russian warrior Abrakusha Futurov versus Raksayam Kortanongsak. And in the third fight, our French warrior Charlie Bourin versus our Chinese warrior Liu Haiyang. And for our main event, 64kg weight division, Komtoli Muay Thai versus Den Sakda Sit Kopcho from Thailand. And our last fight tonight, a Spanish warrior Miguel Rios versus Palachai Sitsutin. เอาละครับเดี๋ยวเราพักกันสักครู่เดียวเรามาลุยกับมวยคู่แรกของรายการนะครับนักชกจากนอร์เวย์เจอกับนักชกชาวโปรตุเกสครับ Alright ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after short break. This is Muay Thai Fighter. พบกับมวยไทย3ยกสุดมันถ่ายทอดสดตรงจากสนาม Max มวยไทยสเตเดียมพัทยา4วันรวดวันจันทร์และวันอังคารชมการต่อสู้ของสุดยอดนักสู้ระดับโลกในรายการ Max มวยไทยไฟเตอร์ตั้งแต่เวลา 6:25 น.วันพุธและวันพฤหัสบดีชมศึกกระชากแชมป์ The Global Fight Champion Challenge ตั้งแต่เวลา 6:25 น.เต็มอิ่มจุใจกับรายการมวยสุดมัน4วันต่อสัปดาห์ทางช่องนาว 26ขอเชิญพบกับ2พิธีกรระดับโลกบูมแม็กซ์มวยไทยและเบียร์แม็กซ์มวยไทย
สวัสดีพี่น้องเกษตรกรทั่วประเทศ
เตรียมพบกับนักสู้ที่ผ่านมาแล้วทุกสภาพดินทุกพันธุ์พืชไม่ว่าจะเป็น
ข้าวย
างพารา
อ้อย
มันสำปะหลัง
ปาล์ม
ข้าวโพด
ผักผลไม้
และผู้ชนะได้แก่
ปุ๋ยโฟร์แมนราคาเพื่อคนไทย
คุณภาพเต็มแม็กซ์สอบถามโทร 061-564-8888 welcome back to Muay Thai Fighter! And now let's start our first fight tonight. Norway versus Portugal คุณผู้ชมครับกลับเข้าสู่การถ่ายทอดสดนะครับสุดยอดกีฬาการต่อสู้ระดับโลกถ่ายทอดสดทางช่องนาว 26 ครับรายการมวยไทยไฟเตอร์และตอนนี้ครับมาถึงมวยคู่แรกของรายการในค่ำคืนนี้นะครับนักชกชาวนอร์เวย์เจอกับนักชกจากประเทศโปรตุเกสครับพิกัดน้ำหนัก 72 กิโลกรัม Alright ladies and gentlemen introducing our Norwegian warrior fighting out the blue corner he's training at แก้วสำริดยิมHe holds record 23 fights with 16 victories. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Diego Abrantes. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing our Norwegian warrior fighting out of the blue corner. He representing แก้วสำริดยิม Let's hear it for Diego Abrantes. And his opponent, a Portuguese warrior fighting out of the red corner, is training at Bout Gym. He holds record 22 fights with 18 victories. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Christopher Madden. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing our Portuguese warrior fighting out the red corner. He representing Bout Gym. Let's hear it for Christopher Madden.
Welcome back to the Max Muay Thai Stadium here in Pattaya for our Max Muay Thai Fighter Show. 5 fights with fighters from Thailand, Norway, Portugal, Russia, China, and France. Also Spain on the card. So very international card for tonight's fights. Starting things off in our first fight, 72 kilogram division, Norway versus Portugal for this one. And introducing first in the blue corner, Diego Abrantes from Portugal. He stands at 175 centimeters, has 23 fights, 16 wins, and 7 losses. It's his first fight here at Max, and he trains the fights out of Khao Samrit Gym. And his opponent in the red corner, Christopher Medal. He's from Norway, stands at 178 centimeters. He has 22 fights, 18 wins, and 4 losses. It's also his first fight here at Max, and he trains and fights out of Banaksu. So all of our fights tonight, 3 3-minute rounds, including our main event. No belt on the line, so if the fight goes to a draw, then it stays a draw. A fight can be won either by knockout, TKO, decision, or referee stoppage. And usually here at Max, the judges, they favor that aggressive style, forward. They don't like to see the fighters going back too much. So they only have 3 rounds here to fight, as opposed to the stadiums or outside of Max, where sometimes they get the 5 rounds to fight. So they got to keep busy here throughout the 3 rounds. So we'll just wait for both fighters to have the Mongkongs removed and get a final blessing and prayer from the cornerman before we start the action tonight. So both fighters just about even there in experience. Stocky build on Diego. Gotta wonder if he's gonna favor the boxing. Taking the fight to Diago so far here, Christopher.
Yeah, Christopher looks a little bit more composed, more loose, I should say.
Beautiful high kick there as well. Just so fast to get that kick up there. Definitely looks a lot more calm and composed.
Yeah, Diago has more of an awkward sort of style. Just seems a little tight.
You see that happen sometimes with the newcomers here at Max. Fighting on a big stage, live on TV. Sometimes they got to work off the nerves of the first couple fights. But as we talked about at the beginning of the show here, you know, the judges, they favor that forward aggressive tactics from the fighters. And so far, Christopher just showing that he wants to fight just a bit more so far.
Yeah.
Again, backing up Diago there into the corner. Big knees coming in from both fighters, but better positioning there from Christopher. Wicked left knee there from Diego. You see Christopher's corner, calling him from the stay out of the clinch, use the body kicks.
Good body shot from Christopher. Diego answers back.
Then both fighters in the clinch. Diago trying to work the knees. He's trying to jockey for position there. Either fighter, they'll get in the upper hand. Big low kick now from Christopher. Diago calling him on after that. Returning with a body kick of his own.
And Christopher switched a couple times. He's going southpaw. What the good punches from him.
Oh, just getting caught off balance there with that punch.
Christopher switching again.
Trying to double up on the kicks there, but nothing damaging. Then both fighters trying to jockey for position there in the clinch. Christopher just using that right glove, putting it in the face there of Diago, trying to disrupt the breathing. Probably smart tactics at this point because Diago already looking slightly gassed here. You see the mouth open, taking some heavy breaths.
Yeah, well, you can see when Diago throwing his punch, you can see him clinch down.
End of round one.
พบกับมวยไทย3ยกสุดมันถ่ายทอดสดตรงจากสนามแม็กซ์มวยไทยสเตเดียมพัทยา4วันรวดวันจันทร์และวันอังคารชมการต่อสู้ของสุดยอดนักสู้ระดับโลกในรายการแม็กซ์มวยไทยไฟเตอร์ตั้งแต่เวลา 6:25 นาทีวันพุธและวันพฤหัสบดีชมศึกกระชากแชมป์ The Global Fight Champion Challenge ตั้งแต่เวลา 6:25 นาทีเต็มอิ่มจุใจกับรายการมวยสุดมัน4วันต่อสัปดาห์ทางช่อง Now 20
To our second round here of our opening fight at Max. 72 kilograms for this one. You see Christopher Meadow in the blue, in the red corner. He's taking the fight to Diago throughout that first round. He's going with some big knees there early on in the clinch.
We just saw it there. Like I was saying, when Diago punches or does anything, you can see him clench down on his mouth guard, which means typically the fighter's not really breathing properly, you know, and that'll gas you pretty bad. And it could just be first-time jitters a lot of times. You think by tightening your whole body, you'll hit harder, but in reality, being looser will give you a more powerful strike. You can see it there. Every time he does something, he really tightens down on his mouthpiece. Where Christopher seems a lot more looser when he...
They're starting to come to life here in the second round. Very aggressive.
Elbow.
See Christopher there just giving him the nod. Thiago scoring with 2 big elbows. But again, on the back foot here, he's got to be pushing forward. And here the referee going to give him a warning. Spending too much time on the back foot. First warning so far. Trying to sneak the left elbow through the guard there of Christopher. Oh, nice body kick there from Thiago now.
Good knees, Christopher. Thiago answers back.
Again, he's using a lot of weight as well on top of Christopher, trying to power through that clinch. That's another thing that's going to take a lot of energy out of the fighter. A lot of times you see the fighters that are masters in the clinch. It's all about that finesse, the subtle movements and the technique. If you try to exert too much energy there in the clinch, definitely going to burn yourself out.
What Christopher should do is when Thiago has him in the clinch, you can see Thiago, everything is just about power. Christopher should really relax himself, make sure he's protected from any sort of elbows, and let Thiago wear himself out in that clinch.
Big low kick now by Thiago, but again, on the back foot, you gotta stay moving forward after those shots. Again, just laying on top of his opponent there in the corner. High kick there, almost catching Thiago. Thiago now again looking for that left elbow. Just catching Christopher on the crown of the head, but no damage done.
Only damage for that could come in Thiago's hand. Hitting the top of the head is very hard. Good punch from Thiago. Still going backwards a little too much. You got to imagine the referee's going to give him another warning here.
Yeah, you see him watching very closely there. Big knees now from both fighters in the clinch. End of round 2.
เชิญพบกับ2พิธีกรระดับโลกบูมแม็กซ์มวยไทยและเบียร์แม็กซ์มวยไทย
สวัสดีพี่น้องเกษตรกรทั่วประเทศ
เตรียมพบกับนักสู้ที่ผ่านมาแล้วทุกสภาพดิน ทุกพันธุ์พืชไม่ว่าจะเป็น
ข้าว
ยางพารา
อ้อย
มันสำปะหลัง
ปาล์ม
ข้าวโพด
ผักผลไม้
และผู้ชนะได้แก่
ปุ๋ยโฟร์แมนราคาเพื่อคนไทย
คุณภาพเต็มแม็กซ์สอบถามโทร 061 564 8888
So coming into our third and final round. Thiago looking very exhausted over in that corner.
Yeah, he's literally hunched over.
I'm not sure if he wants to continue here. You see his corner trying to get under his skin there, get him back in the fight.
Yeah, he's going to have a really tough time this third round. But like we said, I mean, when you hold your breath on every strike, you gasp very, very fast. And while initially his punching power would be very strong, I mean, just look at his build. The more fatigue he gets, the less power those punches have on him.
Coming out swinging now, but probably a sign of desperation here. I'm not sure how long that those powerful shots are going to come in here from Thiago. If he's looking to end the fight, he's got to do it soon.
Good elbow from him.
Still big kicks coming in now from Christopher as he pushes forward.
If Christopher could string together a good combination here, he could really hurt Diago. He should be trying to attack the body. When a fighter's fatigued, there's nothing worse than having someone just attack your body, even with something as simple as a push kick.
There you see him trying to attack the body with the knees, but I mean, Diago, he has the skills. You saw him land that body kick just a moment ago.
Oh, absolutely.
I think it's just the issue is the cardio.
Well, the problem is, if you just look at his build, it's nothing, it might not even be his fault. When you look at a person that muscular, it takes a lot of oxygen to feed those muscles. So just genetically, he has, bigger people have a hard time, you know, maintaining a cardio pace. I mean, just look how muscular he is. I mean, his musculature just right there. It's a lot of oxygen to feed those muscles. And you just see him leaning on the ropes, and he is just fatigued.
Looking very exhausted. Now Christopher going to the body. And here again, Diago going to get a warning. Second one so far. He's got to push forward.
At this point, I don't think he can push forward. I mean, he's so fatigued, and you see him come out right there with a big, powerful combination, but it's one every so often.
Yeah, it just seems to have a flurry here and there. Falls right back into that zone and moving backward.
Yeah, I think he just tries to muster enough energy for that flurry and then tries to regain his breath and then go again.
Big straight right lands in there. Sending Christopher back. But again, just doesn't have the power to follow up. So coming down to our final 45 seconds here. In our third round of our first fight here at Max. Norway versus Portugal for this one. So far, it looks like Christopher Meadow from Norway gonna earn himself his first victory here at Max. Unless Diago can pull something big out of the bags here for the final 30 seconds. Strong punches coming in.
Now Diago's trying. Both these guys are throwing heavy leather.
Oh, uppercut straight right there from Christopher. Knocking the head back of Diago. So again, turning his back here at the final seconds. Looking up at the clock. And I'm sure he's very thankful to hear the bell. Immediately drops to his knees. So we'll just wait for the referee to gather up the judges' scorecards before we go to the final decision. You got to think that Christopher's nailed himself to win here.
Oh, absolutely.
Just stated, the more aggressor of the two fighters throughout the fight. Diago had his moments, scored with some big punches and kicks, but just not enough of them coming in. So let's go to our ring announcer, Bia, for the official decision.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard. For the winner, red corner, Christopher Meadow เอาละครับทุกผู้ชมครับอย่าเปลี่ยนช่องไปไหนครับมวยคู่หน้านักชกไทยเจอกับนักชกชาวรัสเซียครับ Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after a short break. Next fight, Thailand versus Russia, and this is Muay Thai Fighter.
สนับสนุนโดย Max Muay Thai Facebook Live และ Max Muay Thai Mobile App ท่านสามารถรับชมการถ่ายทอดสดจากสนาม Max Muay Thai 7 วัน 9 รายการบน Facebook Max Muay Thai และบนระบบ iOS และ Android. Watch all the action live anywhere in the world on Max Muay Thai Facebook and Max Muay Thai Mobile App. Download now on iOS and Android.
ขอเชิญพบกับ2พิธีกรระดับโลกบูมแม็กซ์มวยไทยและเบียร์แม็กซ์มวยไทย
สวัสดีพี่น้องเกษตรกรทั่วประเทศ
เตรียมพบกับนักสู้ที่ผ่านมาแล้วทุกสภาพดิน ทุกพันธุ์พืชไม่ว่าจะเป็น
ข้าว
ยางพารา
อ้อย
มันสำปะหลัง
ปาล์ม
ข้าวโพด
ผักผลไม้
และผู้ชนะได้แก่
ปุ๋ยโฟร์แมนราคาเพื่อคนไทย
คุณภาพเต็มแม็กซ์สอบถามโทร 061 564 8888 พบกับมวยไทย3ยกสุดมันถ่ายทอดสดตรงจากสนามแม็กซ์มวยไทยสเตเดียมพัทยา4วันรวดวันจันทร์และวันอังคารชมการต่อสู้ของสุดยอดนักสู้ระดับโลกในรายการแม็กซ์มวยไทยไฟเตอร์ตั้งแต่เวลา 6:25 น.วันพุธและวันพฤหัสบดีชมศึกกระชากแชมป์ The Global Fight Champion Challenge ตั้งแต่เวลา 6:25 น.เต็มอิ่มจุใจกับรายการมวยสุดมัน4วันต่อสัปดาห์ทางช่องนาว 26กับมวยไทย3ยกสุดมัน
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Muay Thai Fighter. And now it's time for our second fight tonight, Thailand versus Russia. คุณผู้ชมครับกลับเข้าสู่การถ่ายทอดสดรายการมวยไทยไฟเตอร์และตอนนี้มาถึงมวยคู่ที่2ของรายการครับนักชกไทยเจอกับนักชกชาวรัสเซียพิกัดน้ำหนัก60 กิโลกรัม Alright, ladies and gentlemen, introducing our Russian warrior fighting out the blue corner. He representing Gao Samrikim. He holds record 28 fights with 20 victories. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Abrokusha Fudurov. Introducing a Russian warrior fighting out the blue corner. He representing Gao Samrikim, Abrokusha Fudurov. And his opponent, a Thai warrior fighting out the red corner, is training at Go Thanong Sakchim. He holds a record of 43 fights with 33 victories. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Laksayam Go Thanong Sak. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing a Thai warrior fighting out the red corner. He representing Go Thanong Sakchim. Let's hear it for Raksayam Go Thanong Sak.
Moving on to our second fight on tonight's card, Russia versus Thailand for this one. And introducing first in the blue corner, Abrokuduza Futurov from Russia. He's 22 years old, stands at 172 centimeters, has 28 fights, 20 wins, 1 draw, and 7 losses. It's his debut fight here at Max, and he trains and fights out of Gao Samrit Gym. And his opponent in the red corner, Rak Siam Ko Thanong Sak. His real name, Suparak Narinok. He's 30 years old, stands at 170 centimeters. He has 43 fights, 33 wins, and 10 losses. It's his first fight here at Max, and he trains out of Go Thanong Sak, where he's trained by Chok Chai and managed by Kop Chok. So we'll just wait for Raksiam to finish off his wide crew here before our second bout gets underway. If you're not familiar with the traditional parts of Muay Thai, the wide crew you see before every fight here at Max Muay Thai, as well as throughout Thailand, Just gives the fighter a chance to settle into the fight, relax themselves mentally, physically. They get to pay respects to their gyms, their trainers, their family, and those who've come before them in the sport. So Muay Thai, the complete package, not just a fighting sport in the ring, but a lot of culture and tradition behind the sport as well. You see with the Mong Kongs on the head, the Prajiettes around the arms. Usually the Mong Kong usually it belongs to the gym. They might have one or maybe even a couple Mong Kongs at the gym that the fighters use. But the Prajiettes, almost all the time, the Prajiettes around the arms, they always belong to the fighters. Sometimes the fighter will have maybe some cloth from one of their parents or a strand of hair woven into the Prajiettes. Or it could be something as simple now as a piece of tape. Sometimes if the fighter doesn't have Prajiettes, they'll use the tape from the hand wraps and they'll put the Prajiettes around the arms using the tape. So they could be as intricate or as simple as the fighter wants them to get.
Yeah, definitely the complete package. My dad used to say I was the complete package, but he said I was like all stupid and foolish at the same time. So I don't know if that was a positive thing, but
I think for anyone to want to step in the ring, you got to kind of be leaning a little bit towards that way as well.
Yeah, I think we're all off a little bit.
But it definitely makes for an exciting night of entertainment for the spectators and for everyone else like us, or like me, who doesn't want to get in the ring. I'm content with just being right here on this side of the ropes.
Oh, me too. My days of getting in the ring are over. The view's so much better from here and safer.
Sometimes safer. Huh?
Yeah, sometimes.
So southpaw stance for Abrorak Roduza.
Again, like all the other Russian fighters, you see blue corner is coming out very, very aggressive. The good and bad of that is, if you can get your opponent out of there, it's good. Problem is, Thais are very composed, and you might drop them, but they do come back up and regain their composure. We see there, and they gain their composure quick, and they're just figuring out the chinks in your armor every time. Oh, big elbow.
Yeah. Trying to work the knees there in the clinch. Referee just giving a warning there to the Russian fighter to make sure that he listens to the referee instructions. He's a little bit late with that last elbow. Big punches again from the Russian fighter.
You can see an elbow and he's cut.
And you see the Thai just so quick and slick with that elbow.
Well, like I said, the Thais are going to just wait, let you throw all your stuff, and they're going to find the opening. And we see right there, yeah, the doctor's going to take a look at this soon because he is leaking like he got attacked by Jason from Friday the 13th.
And you see Raxiam just, again, looking for that opening. During those exchanges, he was trying to find another opening here, so the referee going to call a halt to the fight so the doctors can check out that cut. It's above the hairline, so unless it's a very deep gash, the doctor will let the fight continue, as we see here.
And you can already see that it's starting to bother the Russian fighter a little bit, because you can see him right now. A moment ago, he's just wiping his hairline. You can see him that he's a little, and he eats another elbow. And that is the problem. When you come in recklessly like that against the Thai, you run the risk of seeing exactly what we're seeing now. This Thai is just going to wait and just look to slash you open.
Yeah. Beautiful dump there from the Russian fighter. Looks like maybe, I don't know if Raxiam picked up a cut there, or maybe that's the blood from Abor Kaduza.
Yeah, I think that's from Abor Kaduza. I mean, he is really, oh no, you're right. Raxiam is cut a little bit over his left eye, right on the brow.
Got some strong straight lefts now coming from the Russian. Big knees now, though, from Raxiam. You see that lock around the head there. Looking for the spinning elbow, but coming up just short. Showing a lot of heart here, the Russian fighter. Just not the cleanest of technique. Leaving himself open. So there's the bell to end the first round.
พบกับมวยไทย3ยกสุดมันถ่ายทอดสดตรงจากสนามแม็กซ์มวยไทยสเตเดียมพัทยา4วันรวดวันจันทร์และวันอังคารชมการต่อสู้ของสุดยอดนักสู้ระดับโลกในรายการแม็กซ์มวยไทยไฟเตอร์ตั้งแต่เวลา 6:25 นาทีวันพุธและวันพฤหัสบดีชมศึกกระชากแชมป์ The Global Fight Champion Challenge ตั้งแต่เวลา 6:25 นาทีเต็มอิ่มจุใจกับรายการมวยสุดมัน4วันต่อสัปดาห์ทางช่อง Now 26พบกับมวยไทย3ยกสุดมันถ่ายทอดสดตรงจากสนามแม็กซ์มวยไทยสเตเดียมพัทยา4วันรวดวันจันทร์และวันอังคารชมการต่อสู้ของสุดยอดนักสู้ระดับโลกในรายการแม็กซ์มวยไทยไฟเตอร์
Coming into our second round. Very exciting first round from both fighters. Just a moment ago, you saw the Vaseline, glob of Vaseline there on the left side of Aborkaduza's head. I'd like to see that elbow again, just how Roxanne just turned around and snuck that elbow in. There it is right there. See, just waiting for that opening.
And Aborkaduza is doing it to himself in a lot of ways because while he's very aggressive, he's not picking his shot. I mean, he's just essentially, you know, to use a lesser term, he's bull rushing.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same exact thing, bull rushing. Not really doing himself any favors here. Basically trying to pick up the Thai and dump him onto the ground, but
which is a terrible idea because you are lifting another 60 kg person off of the ground, which is wasting a lot of energy.
Again, you see that sway back from Roxanne and tried to counter with that right elbow. Just beautiful fight vision from the Thai that you're seeing.
And we see it again. He tried to do, Aborkaduza tried to do a spinning technique. The Thai just waited for it. As soon as he turned back around, just clipped him. And you can see Aborkaduza is now getting fatigued. And partly it's his own doing. As we see right here, he's trying to, like you said before, lift the Thai up. I mean, you're lifting another grown man off the ground, which spends a lot of energy.
Yeah, you see him here, just very tired, mouth wide open. Here, Roxanne, complete different fighter. Took a big body kick there, but drawing a smile from Roxanne.
And that's the thing about the Thais. When they see your fatigue, they're going to smile and just slowly pick you apart.
Basically, they're going to do what Roxanne is doing right now.
Exactly.
Again, right back to that same position. Big knees now coming in from the Thai. Still got a minute left. Only our second round. It's going to be a long fight here for Aborkaduza.
Yeah, I mean, we see him trying to go for a body lock. And the problem with that is Roxanne has two hands around their head. So every time Aborkaduza goes for that body lock, Roxanne is just pulling one of his hands back and elbowing.
Caught him with that spinning back fist, but still very calm and composed here, Roxanne.
Yeah, you can just see the look of confidence build on Roxanne's face. He's smiling, he's nodding. I mean, he pretty much knows he has his number now.
Final 20 seconds of our second round. Big straight left now from the Russian. See his corner there, calling for him to stay strong, stay in the fight. Here he's touching gloves with the Thai. There's the bell to end the second round.
เชิญพบกับ2พิธีกรระดับโลกบูมแม็กซ์มวยไทยและเบียร์แม็กซ์มวยไทย
สวัสดีพี่น้องเกษตรกรทั่วประเทศ
เตรียมพบกับนักสู้ที่ผ่านมาแล้วทุกสภาพดิน ทุกพันธุ์พืชไม่ว่าจะเป็น
ข้าว
ยางพารา
อ้อย
มันสำปะหลัง
ปาล์ม
ข้าวโพด
ผักผลไม้
และผู้ชนะได้แก่
ปุ๋ยโฟร์แมนราคาเพื่อคนไทย
คุณภาพเต็มแม็กซ์สอบถามโทร 061-564-8888
ขอเชิญพบกับ2พิธีกรระดับโลกบูมแม็กซ์มวยไทยและเบียร์แม็กซ์มวยไทย
สวัสดีพี่น้องเกษตรกรทั่วประเทศ
เตรียมพบกับนักสู้ที่ผ่านมาแล้วทุกสภาพดิน ทุกพันธุ์พืชไม่ว่าจะเป็น
ข้าว
ยางพารา
อ้อย
มันสำปะหลัง
ปาล์ม
ข้าวโพด
ผักผลไม้
และผู้ชนะได้แก่
ปุ๋ยโฟร์แมนราคาเพื่อคนไทย
คุณภาพเต็มแม็กซ์สอบถามโทร
We're coming into our third and final round. It has been a very exciting fight here at Max.
See Brokaduja's corner telling him to take his time. And that's excellent advice. He has the power, we can see that. But when he's just bull rushing in there, Raksim is just waiting, evading, and countering.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be setting anything up. He's just going for just for the sake of going for things. So here we go, third and final round. Strong punches now from the Russian. He's getting tripped up there on the way into the clinch. Big knees now coming in from the Thai. Referee going to separate both fighters. Take them back to center ring. Trying to keep the action going here at Max. And landed with a straight left, but just doesn't seem to have that power that he had in the first round here. You see the cut. Still a lot of blood coming out of that cut. Just picking up the Thai off the canvas. Again, looking for that powerful straight left, but Roxanne playing it smart. You see him just ducking right under that spinning back fist.
I wouldn't be surprised if on another one of these bull rushes, the Thai grabs his head, steps back, and then throws a knee to the chin. Because he's really rushing in almost like an MMA takedown.
Yeah, that's what you see once again there. Every time he goes down, he's just slower and slower to get off the canvas. Again, just basically, like you said, bull rushing in. He's got to throw techniques. He's got to throw punches and kicks, elbows. He's got to do something to get the points here. Just rushing in alone and getting Roxanne down to the canvas is not going to help.
Well, I mean, it's a great move in MMA. The problem is, this is an MMA. So, it's not necessarily the smartest thing to do. See the Thai come in again with a straight knee.
Yeah, you see trying to make the space as well for those left knees. I'm just wondering if Roxanne is starting to show some mercy here on his opponent. You almost get the feeling that Roxanne could just land a couple more of those elbows if he wanted to.
And I think he will when the opportunity presents itself.
That's one thing about Muay Thai here in Thailand. If a fighter knows that they're on top and they're winning, very rarely are they going to take advantage of their opponent and try to finish them off or go for the knockout or anything. If it's a big fight on the line, if there's a title on the line or a belt on the line or maybe some bragging rights, it might be a different story. But for the most part, if a fighter's been completely outclassed, the other fighter will hang back a little bit, not going to punish him too much. That's what you're seeing here with Roxanne at the bell to end the third and final round. So there you see the body kick straight left there from the Russian. Started off the fight very strong, but seemed somewhere around that cut in the first round. I don't know if it had started to affect him psychologically or what. He just seemed to start fading from that moment. He had some strong straight lefts. Never really settled into the fight though. He did a lot of things that he didn't really set up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard. For the winner, red corner, รักสยามกอธนงศักดิ์. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after a short break. Next fight, France versus China. And this is Muay Thai Fighter.
สนับสนุนโดย Max Muay Thai Facebook Live และ Max Muay Thai Mobile App ท่านสามารถรับชมการถ่ายทอดสดจากสนาม Max Muay Thai 7 วัน 9 รายการบน Facebook Max Muay Thai และบนระบบ iOS และ Android. Watch all the action live anywhere in the world on Max Muay Thai Facebook and Max Muay Thai Mobile App. Download now on iOS and Android.
ขอเชิญพบกับ2พิธีกรระดับโลกบูมแม็กซ์มวยไทยและเบียร์แม็กซ์มวยไทย
สวัสดีพี่น้องเกษตรกรทั่วประเทศ
เตรียมพบกับนักสู้ที่ผ่านมาแล้วทุกสภาพดิน ทุกพันธุ์พืชไม่ว่าจะเป็น
ข้าว
ยางพารา
อ้อย
มันสำปะหลัง
ปาล์ม
ข้าวโพด
ผักผลไม้
และผู้ชนะได้แก่
ปุ๋ยโฟร์แมนราคาเพื่อคนไทย
คุณภาพเต็มแม็กซ์สอบถามโทร 061-564-8888 พบกับมวยไทย 3 ยกสุดมันถ่ายทอดสดตรงจากสนาม Max มวยไทยสเตเดียมพัทยา 4 วันรวด วันจันทร์และวันอังคาร ชมการต่อสู้ของสุดยอดนักสู้ระดับโลกในรายการ Max มวยไทยไฟเตอร์ตั้งแต่เวลา 6:25 นาที วันพุธและวันพฤหัสบดี ชมศึกกระชากแชมป์ The Global Fight Champion Challenge ตั้งแต่เวลา 6:25 นาทีเต็มอิ่มจุใจกับรายการมวยสุดมัน 4 วันต่อสัปดาห์ ทางช่อง Now 26
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Muay Thai Fighter. And now let's move on to our third fight tonight. France versus China. ทุกท่านครับกลับเข้าสู่การถ่ายทอดสดสุดยอดกีฬาการต่อสู้ระดับโลกถ่ายทอดสดทางช่องนาว 26 และตอนนี้มาถึงมวยคู่รองผู้เอกของรายการในคู่ที่ 3 ครับคู่นี้นักชกชาวฝรั่งเศสปะทะกับนักชกชาวจีนครับ Alright, ladies and gentlemen, introducing a French warrior fighting out the blue corner. He representing Warrior Muay Thai Gym. He holds a record 16 fights with 10 victories. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Charlie Muay. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing a French warrior fighting out the blue corner. He representing Warrior Muay Thai Gym, Charlie Muay. And his opponent, a Chinese warrior fighting out the red corner, is training at Hollywood Gym. He holds record 15 fights with 11 victories. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Liu Haiya. from the red corner, representing Hollywood Gym. Let's hear it for Liu Hai-yang.
So moving on now to our co-main event, tonight's card. France vs. China for this one in the 60 kilogram division. And introducing first in the blue corner, Charlie Morin from France. He's 17 years old, stands at 174 centimeters. He has 16 fights, 10 wins, and 6 losses. His first fight here at Max, and he trains and fights out of Warrior Muay Thai here in Pattaya. And his opponent in the red corner, Liu Hai-yang from China. He's 18 years old, stands at 173 centimeters. He has 15 fights, 11 wins, 1 draw, and 3 losses. His last fight here at Max was a win over Yokpet Kiet Jamrum at the Muay Thai Battle Show. And he trains and fights out of Hollywood Gym, where he's trained by Kun Glai and managed by Bang Tong.
Yeah, I apologize ahead of time to everyone. My fan club they're very excitable.
They just got in here.
Yeah, I try and ask them to please contain themselves during the broadcast, but well, you know, what can I do?
Got to be the Mohawk.
I think it is. I need Maroon to touch it up again.
I think he was just busy touching up somebody else's head this weekend.
Yes, he was. Not only is he a master barber, he's a master fighter as well.
I think there's only one way for him to go after that fight, and that's up.
And we all know what lies up the mountain. I do think that would be an exciting fight to make. I really do.
And if anyone don't know who we're talking about, Kitty Taxin Rayong, who just had a triumphant win over Toon Tierra. He's the man right now at 70 kilograms. And Maroon, he's been climbing the ranks here at Max.
Yeah, he really has.
He's beaten Nam Kabon. Very big win for him. So I know I would love to see a fight between him and Kitty. But that's up to the matchmakers and the fighters.
Yeah, Maroon's an excellent fighter.
So here we go. First round. Again, China versus France for this one. As always, the Chinese fighters have a lot of support here at Max. Most of the stadium, I'd probably say about 80%. There's a lot of Chinese tourists coming in to watch the fights.
Oh, absolutely.
And when the Chinese fight the Thais, it's almost like the Thai is the away team.
Yeah.
Because there's so many tourists here.
Very true. And one thing about the French fighters is obviously they are the #2 country in the world when it comes to Muay Thai. So they're always producing very, very solid Thai fighters. We've seen a young fighter, Charlie, on several occasions in Max. Very, very well schooled. And it's a Chinese opponent that's doing very well himself. Typically with the Chinese, you find a lot of good boxing, but they somewhat lack in the clinch a little bit. But we're seeing here this Chinese opponent has a very solid Muay Thai skill.
They're putting his combinations together well. Both fighters now trying to engage there in the clinch. He's trying to work those body kicks now, Leo, but sweeping out the leg there. Just as Charlie went to raise that leg, he caught the back foot. Big body kick again from Leo. Taking the back there in the clinch as well, scoring with the knees across the back. Just got wrapped up in the ropes. If you're just tuning in right now, we have our co-main event between China and France. Still in our first round here. Up to come is our main event, Thailand versus Thailand, in the 64 kilogram for that one. So be sure to stay tuned for that. Coming up next, Leo having a field day here in the opening round. See, Charlie just hasn't really been able to do anything to get the respect of his opponent so far.
Yeah, he hasn't settled down just yet, speaking of Charlie. And it's not helping. Leo's really putting on a lot of pressure.
Looking for that elbow, but just coming up just short there, Charlie. You hear the Chinese fans getting behind their fighter here. Almost couldn't hear the bell to end the first and final round.
พบกับมวยไทย3 ยกสุดมันถ่ายทอดสดตรงจากสนามแม็กซ์มวยไทยสเตเดียมพัทยา4 วันรวดวันจันทร์และวันอังคารชมการต่อสู้ของสุดยอดนักสู้ระดับโลกในรายการแม็กซ์มวยไทยไฟเตอร์ตั้งแต่เวลา 6:25 นาทีวันพุธและวันพฤหัสบดีชมศึกกระชากแชมป์ The Global Fight Champion Challenge ตั้งแต่เวลา 6:25 นาทีเต็มอิ่มจุใจกับรายการมวยสุดมัน4 วันต่อสัปดาห์ทางช่อง Now 26
Coming into our second round here in our co-main event, Charlie Morin from France in the blue corner, Leo Haiyang from China in the red. Strong opening round for the young Chinese fighter. See him sweeping out the leg there of Charlie. Almost caught him with a big knee.
That was close. Oh, very
luckily caught him on the shoulder.
I'm very impressed with the Chinese fighter. I mean, he's very well-schooled, putting his combinations together.
Yeah, just has a variety of shots, mixing up the levels, attacking the inside of that leg there of Charlie, and then finishing upstairs. Charlie now coming to life in the clinch. Big knees for the French fighter. Leo now looking for the elbows, back into the clinch.
Oh, Leo's nose looks like it's been busted a little bit. You see some blood coming from it.
Big knees now from Charlie. Starting to get control in the clinch. You see his corner there, screaming at him, telling him to get back into the clinch, get back into the clinch. So far, it seems to be his strongest point here. Starting to push forward now, working the knees. Leo still looking for that big elbow. Big knee again from Charlie. Leo's corner calling for him to throw that body kick. Decides to go with the elbow. See Leo now trying to block those knees with the arm. Not the best sign here for Leo in the clinch.
Yeah, Charlie's really starting to settle into his own now. Leo with some good boxing, we see. And that's where he's been the best, on the outside.
Getting past that jab there of Leo, back into the clinch. Big knees again from Charlie. Still plenty of time here on our first round, just under a minute in our second round. Loading up with those knees now again. Trying to ding the sides of Leo's thighs as well.
Good knee.
They're really starting to take control of this fight here. Almost having a bad fall on that leg.
Yeah, couldn't tell. It looked like it buckled a bad way, but he's okay.
Charlie looking very tired here, but could have himself the upper hand here in the fight. I mean, he's taken over the clinch. He scored with some very big knees. Almost getting a full Nelson there. End of round 2.
พบกับมวยไทย3ยกสุดมันถ่ายทอดสดตรงจากสนามแม็กซ์มวยไทยสเตเดียมพัทยา4วันรวดวันจันทร์และวันอังคารชมการต่อสู้ของสุดยอดนักสู้ระดับโลกในรายการแม็กซ์มวยไทยไฟเตอร์ตั้งแต่เวลา 6:25 นาทีวันพุธและวันพฤหัสบดีชมศึกกระชากแชมป์ The Global Fight Champion Challenge ตั้งแต่เวลา 6:25 นาทีเต็มอิ่มจุใจกับรายการมวยสุดมัน4วันต่อสัปดาห์ทางช่อง Now 26พบกับมวยไทย3ยกสุดมันถ่ายทอดสดตรงจากสนามแม็กซ์มวยไทยสเตเดียมพัทยา4วันรวดวันจันทร์และวันอังคารชมการต่อสู้ของสุดยอดนักสู้ระดับโลกในรายการแม็กซ์มวยไทยไฟเตอร์ตั้งแต่เวลา 6:25 นาทีวันพุธและวันพฤหัสบดีชมศึกกระชากแชมป์ The Global Fight Champion Challenge ตั้งแต่เวลา 6:25 นาทีเต็มอิ่มจุใจกับรายการมวยสุดมัน4วันต่อสัปดาห์ทางช่อง Now 26
Charlie's corner there, get him some last-minute instructions to get those big knees off in the clinch. Telling him just pull down on the head of Leo, step back, and then drive that knee forward. Showing a lot of confidence in that second round here, Charlie in the clinch. Here you see him there scoring with some big knees. But like his corner is saying, they want to see him pull the head down, take that step back, and drive in that big knee to try to finish off Leo here. Very close fight so far. Could come down to who wants it more in this third round. Charlie pushing forward right out of the gate.
Yeah, both fighters coming out aggressively.
Leo again on the back foot. Scoring with some big punches though, but jumping knee now from Charlie. Both fighters trying to jockey there for position in the clinch. Again, just having some trouble there because of that position in the clinch. He's having trouble, Charlie, getting those knees off. When both fighters are hip to hip like that, it's going to make it a lot more difficult to drive those knees in.
Oh, big knee. Big knee. Charlie took it well, though.
Marching forward with a big step-in left knee there from Charlie. Leo fires back one of his own. Trying to sweep out that lead leg there from Charlie. Big punches now from the Chinese fighter. Just halfway through our third and final round here of our co-main event. Charlie Morin in the blue from France. Leo Haiyang from China in the red. Been a back and forth war so far between both fighters. Oh. Big body kick. That one hurt Charlie.
Yeah, doing.
See him grimace in pain there when he took that shot.
Yeah, doing a good job of composing himself though, but you're absolutely right. And I don't think Leo saw that, because if he did, he would definitely be going back to that body kick.
Leo back to his feet.
Yeah, lucky for Leo, or excuse me, Charlie. I don't think Leo saw that grimace, because after the kick, he was just right in the clinch range.
Yeah, Charlie very slow to get up off the canvas. Big left elbow from Leo. This fight going to come down to the wire here. Just looks like Leo is a bit more stronger now in this third round. Seems like he wants to fight just a little bit more. If Charlie could dig deep here and pull something out in the final 10 seconds though, maybe come back with one last rally with those knees, both fighters going down, but almost at a sheer exhaustion.
Yeah.
There's the bell to end the third and final round. Very exciting fight. Strong clinch work from the young French fighter. On the other end, strong punches and kicks from Leo. And you see both fighters just hip to hip there. Leo having to turn his body to the right to score with those knees. Really, the clinch, that's where Charlie wanted to be. If he could have found himself in a better position, find a way to drive those knees straight forward. Could have been a different story, but let's go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard for the winner. Red corner, Liu Haiyang. คุณผู้ชมครับห้ามเปลี่ยนช่องไปไหนนะคู่หน้าคู่เอกของรายการในค่ำคืนนี้ครับ Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after short break. Next fight, our main event, and this is Muay Thai Fighter.
สนับสนุนโดย Max Muay Thai Facebook Live และ Max Muay Thai Mobile App ท่านสามารถรับชมการถ่ายทอดสดจากสนาม Max Muay Thai 7 วัน 9 รายการบน Facebook Max Muay Thai และบนระบบ iOS และ Android. Watch all the action live anywhere in the world on Max Muay Thai Facebook and Max Muay Thai Mobile App. Download now on iOS and Android.
ขอเชิญพบกับ2พิธีกรระดับโลกบูมแม็กซ์มวยไทยและเบียร์แม็กซ์มวยไทย
สวัสดีพี่น้องเกษตรกรทั่วประเทศ
เตรียมพบกับนักสู้ที่ผ่านมาแล้วทุกสภาพดิน ทุกพันธุ์พืชไม่ว่าจะเป็น
ข้าว
ยางพารา
อ้อย
มันสำปะหลัง
ปาล์ม
ข้าวโพด
ผักผลไม้
และผู้ชนะได้แก่
ปุ๋ยโฟร์แมนราคาเพื่อคนไทย
คุณภาพเต็มแม็กซ์สอบถามโทร 061-564-8888 พบกับมวยไทย 3 ยกสุดมันถ่ายทอดสดตรงจากสนาม Max มวยไทยสเตเดียมพัทยา 4 วันรวด วันจันทร์และวันอังคาร ชมการต่อสู้ของสุดยอดนักสู้ระดับโลกในรายการ Max มวยไทยไฟเตอร์ตั้งแต่เวลา 6:25 นาที วันพุธและวันพฤหัสบดีชมศึกกระชากแชมป์ The Global Fight Champion Challenge ตั้งแต่เวลา 6:25 นาทีเต็มอิ่มจุใจกับรายการมวยสุดมัน 4 วันต่อสัปดาห์ทางช่อง Now 26
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Muay Thai Fighter. And now it's time for tonight's main event in 64 kilogram weight division. คุณผู้ชมครับกลับเข้าสู่การถ่ายทอดสดสุดยอดกีฬาการต่อสู้ระดับโลกครับตอนนี้มาถึงมวยคู่เอกของรายการมวยไทยไฟเตอร์กันแล้วและก็วันนี้นะครับมวย5คู่นะคู่หน้าเราก็ยังมีนักชกจากสเปนเจอกับนักชกไทยเพราะฉะนั้นนะครับ2คู่นี้ห้ามพลาดเลยครับ Alright, ladies and gentlemen, introducing a Thai warrior fighting out of the blue corner. He's training at Bout Yuttapum Gym. He holds record 63 fights with 50 victories. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Kom Goli Muay Thai. Muay Thai Fighter. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing a Thai warrior fighting out the blue corner. He's training at Bout Yuttapum Gym. Let's hear it for Kom Goli Muay Thai. And his His opponent, a Thai warrior fighting out the red corner. He's training at Sipkop Chok Gym. He holds a record of 54 fights with 38 victories. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Det Sakda Sipkop Chok. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing a Thai warrior fighting out the red corner. He's ready at Sipkop Chok Gym. Let's hear it for Det Sakda Sipkop Chok.
So moving on now to our main event of tonight's card. Fight we've been waiting for all night here at Max. 64 kilogram battle. Thailand versus Thailand for this one. And introducing first in the blue corner, Kom Goli Muay Thai. He's originally from Buriram, 18 years old, stands at 166 centimeters. He has 63 fights, 50 wins, and 13 losses. First fight here at Max, and he trains and fights at Apol Utapum. And his opponent in the red corner, Det Sakda Sipkop Chok. He's originally from Nakhon Ratchasima, stands at 173 centimeters. He's 23 years old, has 54 fights, 38 wins, 2 draws, and 14 losses. His last fight here at Max was a points loss against Yorit Pet Rambo at the Global Fight. He trains and fights out of Sipkop Chok. So main event, Thailand versus Thailand for this one. No belt on the line. Just the bragging rights for the 64 kilogram division. See the tail of the tape. Slight experience advantage there for Kom. So just wait for the Mong Kong to be removed off the head there of Det Sakda before we get our action underway. Don't forget, if you're joining tonight's fights, catch the action live on Facebook, YouTube, and the app, the iOS store, Android, Google Play. Be sure to share, like, subscribe, help us spread the sport of Muay Thai around the world. So here we go, round number 1.
Good body kick from Kom. Answered back by Det Sakda.
Southpaw stance for Det Sakda. Big body kick there from Kom.
Oh, big body kick again from Kom.
So fast to get those kicks off. A lot of power behind them as well. Both fighters just trying to eye each other up at this point. Let's get the rhythm down. Beautiful footwork.
Yeah, I was gonna say, great angle taken by Kom.
Kom keeping Det Sakda on the back foot. See the referee there, just getting in both fighters' ears, urging for them to push forward. It's not always the case that the judges and referees are going to favor a slow start here. We want to see the fighters keep the action going. They only got 3 rounds.
Very nice trip by Kom.
Yeah, so far Kom showing he has the upper hand here on the outside with those kicks, the inside there as well with the clinch and sweeps. Could be the Dek Sakda. He might be a slow starter. We've seen before some Thais, they get into the ring here and they wait until the second round and really turn things up, especially if they're coming from the outside where they fight at the stadiums.
Well, the thing that's also going to make it difficult for Dek Sakda is dealing with Combs' movement. As you pointed out earlier, I mean, he has great footwork. You see him using the jab, taking angles. You just see something right there. I mean, that's a hard puzzle to solve. It's one thing when the fighter's standing in front of you and just throwing big shots. You kind of just have to worry about, you know, where the weapon's coming from. It's a completely different thing when the fighter's doing all that but throwing in a lot of movement.
Not always typical for Muay Thai as well. You don't see a lot of fighters use footwork.
I'm very impressed with Combs' movement.
A lot of times they just stand in front of each other and bang. Come down now to our final seconds of the first round here of our main event. There's the bell.
สนับสนุนโดย Max Muay Thai Facebook Live และ Max Muay Thai Mobile App ท่านสามารถรับชมการถ่ายทอดสดจากสนาม Max Muay Thai 7 วัน 9 รายการบน Facebook Max Muay Thai และบนระบบ iOS และ Android. Watch all the action live anywhere in the world on Max Muay Thai Facebook and Max Muay Thai Mobile App. Download now on iOS and Android.
ขอเชิญพบกับ2พิธีกรระดับโลกบูมแม็กซ์มวยไทยและเบียร์แม็กซ์มวยไทย
สวัสดีพี่น้องเกษตรกรทั่วประเทศ
เตรียมพบกับนักสู้ที่ผ่านมาแล้วทุกสภาพดิน ทุกพันธุ์พืชไม่ว่าจะเป็น
ข้าว
ยางพารา
อ้อย
มันสำปะหลัง
ปาล์ม
ข้าวโพด
ผักผลไม้
และผู้ชนะได้แก่
ปุ๋ยโฟร์แมนราคาเพื่อคนไทย
คุณภาพเต็มแม็กซ์สอบถามโทร 061-564-8888
Second round, our main event. There you see Goldie Muay Thai in the blue corner. Dek Sakda sit Komp Chok in the red. And look at those body kicks there from Komp early on. So fast, powerful.
And here we're going to see the sweep of Nam.
Yeah, right after that. Was that sweep. Very slick tactics there in the clinch. But moving into our second round, I wouldn't be surprised if Dek Sakda turns things up here.
Problem is, Komp looks like he got another level he can go to.
Both fighters right into the clinch. Dek Sakda, you see, trying to pull down the head there of Komp. Again with that beautiful sweep there, just able to keep his balance that time, Dek Sakda. Not that time.
Komp is crafty. But here's what we're not seeing from Komp as of yet in this round, and that is that beautiful footwork that we spoke on in the first round.
Yeah, I'd like to see him go back to that body kick as well. Had a lot of power behind that right body kick. Seems like he wants to get himself into the clinch though.
Yeah. I mean, he's definitely doing very, very well there. Good elbow landed from him.
Oh, another vicious right elbow there. Dangerous position there for Dek Sakda. You see Komp just using that left glove to push back the face of Dek Sakda. Trying to follow up with that elbow.
Yeah, Komp just seems very content at just getting into the clinch and almost foregoing his footwork. And we just saw that right kick that we were speaking about earlier.
Yeah, beautiful knees now coming in from Komp, but Dek Sakda firing back.
Good elbow.
Yeah, it looks like Colm is trying to make a statement here with those elbows.
And I'm just a little confused as to why Colm wouldn't go back to utilizing that great footwork that he has.
Yeah, it just seems content fighting from within the clinch. He's still winning in the clinch, but definitely did look a lot more crafty on the outside. Trying to defend those knees, but almost finding himself down in the canvas. Eats a left elbow now from Colm.
Good knee again from Colm.
Yeah, it's almost turning into a one-sided fight here in the clinch. Dex Sakda has to do something big here. End of round 2.
สนับสนุนโดย Max มวยไทย Facebook Live และ Max มวยไทย Mobile App ท่านสามารถรับชมการถ่ายทอดสดจากสนาม Max มวยไทย 7 วัน 9 รายการบน Facebook Max มวยไทยและบนระบบ iOS และ Android. Watch all the action live anywhere in the world on Max มวยไทย Facebook and Max มวยไทย Mobile App. Download now on iOS and Android. พบกับมวยไทย 3 ยกสุดมันถ่ายทอดสดตรงจากสนาม Max มวยไทยสเตเดียมพัทยา 4 วันรวด วันจันทร์และวันอังคารชมการต่อสู้ของสุดยอดนักสู้ระดับโลกในรายการ Max มวยไทยไฟเตอร์ตั้งแต่เวลา 6:25 น. วันพุธและวันพฤหัสบดีชมศึกกระชากแชมป์ The Global Fight Champion Challenge ตั้งแต่เวลา 6:25 น. เต็มอิ่มจุใจกับรายการมวยสุดมัน 4 วันต่อสัปดาห์ทางช่อง Now 26.
Coming into our third and final round here of our main event. Home Goalie Muay Thai in the blue corner. Dex Sakda Sitkopchok in the red. For some reason, the cornerman over there trying to, I don't know if they changed the anklets there of Dex Sakda. Gotta wonder if he's having some issues with the ankles or maybe the anklets. Just wasn't a lot of output from him in that second round. Colm doing a good job of controlling the clinch.
Maybe there's some magic in the new anklets. Get him going here.
I think at this point, it's going to definitely take some magic. So here we go. Third and final round.
You got to want Colm to go back to using that footwork. I mean, he did have a lot of success within the clinch, but I mean, he was almost being untouched from the outside when he was using his footwork. I mean, now he's putting himself in a situation where he could potentially give Dex Sakda a chance. Well, not right there, but.
Yeah, Dex Sakda now pushing forward, but again, swept out there. Dex Sakda now, first one to score there in the clinch with the knees. Colm again making him pay.
Beautiful sweep again. I mean, you can just see the IQ of Colm is just at a very high level.
And it, all finesse as well. He's using Dex Sakda's weight against him.
Yeah.
Very little power involved with that sweep. He's just waiting for him to come in, putting his leg out and pulling him across that leg.
Yeah, it's fantastic to watch. Maybe Colm just feels he just wants to do just enough to win and not really embarrass his opponent, because you get the feeling that he really could if he had to.
Yeah, so far.
And then nothing negative on Dex Sakda. It's just sometimes, you know, your opponent just has a little bit higher skill set than you.
Yeah, just putting on a masterclass with that, the sweeps there. Big body kick there from Dex Sakda. So coming down to our final minute. Our third round here in our main event, the Max Muay Thai Stadium in Pattaya. If you're just tuning in, you're catching the Max Muay Thai Fighter Show live.
I tell you, I'm really hoping to see more Coleman. I mean, everything is it just seems complete all around. He's using his hands. I mean, he's using his footwork inside of the clinch. His sweeps are beautiful to watch. His right kick, I mean, it just, and he's mixing up the attacks. I mean, he's going to the body, to the head.
There's really just shut down Dek Sak Da. He's almost at a loss here. I mean, he got shut down in the beginning of that fight, in the first round on the outside. Second round got shut down again in the clinch.
Yeah, and we see Dek Sak Da actually just concede defeat to Combe. We saw him touch gloves a moment ago. Combe now is just going to do, you know, just enough.
They're not really trying to punish Dek Sak Da anymore. Just, like you said, scoring the shots just so he stays busy. And there's the final bell. So we can see those knees there from Combe in the clinch. Beautiful work, especially with the sweeps.
Oh, just masterful.
See that sidestep there to that jab. He almost could have followed up with another body kick there, but it almost looked like he was laying back.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard. For the winner, Blue Corner, Kongoli Muay Thai. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after a short break. Next fight, Thailand versus Spain. And this is Muay Thai Fighter.
เชิญพบกับ 2 พิธีกรระดับโลกบูมแม็กซ์มวยไทยและเบียร์แม็กซ์มวยไทย
สวัสดีพี่น้องเกษตรกรทั่วประเทศ
เตรียมพบกับนักสู้ที่ผ่านมาแล้วทุกสภาพดิน ทุกพันธุ์พืช ไม่ว่าจะเป็น
ข้าว
ยางพารา
อ้อย
มันสำปะหลัง
ปาล์ม
ข้าวโพด
ผักผลไม้
และผู้ชนะได้แก่
ปุ๋ยโฟร์แมนราคาเพื่อคนไทย
คุณภาพเต็มแม็กซ์สอบถามโทร 061-564-8888 สนับสนุนโดย Max มวยไทย Facebook Live และ Max มวยไทย Mobile App ท่านสามารถรับชมการถ่ายทอดสดจากสนาม Max มวยไทย 7 วัน 9 รายการบน Facebook Max มวยไทย และบนระบบ iOS และ Android Watch all the action live anywhere in the world on Max มวยไทย Facebook and Max มวยไทย Mobile App download now on iOS and Android พบกับมวยไทย 3 ยกสุดมันถ่ายทอดสดตรงจากสนาม Max มวยไทยสเตเดียมพัทยา 4 วันรวด วันจันทร์และวันอังคารชมการต่อสู้ของสุดยอดนักสู้ระดับโลกในรายการ Max มวยไทยไฟเตอร์ตั้งแต่เวลา 6:25 นาที วันพุธและวันพฤหัสบดีชมศึกกระชากแชมป์ The Global Fight Champion Challenge ตั้งแต่เวลา 6:25 นาทีเต็มอิ่มจุใจกับรายการมวยสุดมัน 4 วันต่อสัปดาห์ทางช่อง Now 26
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Muay Thai Fighter. And now let's start our last fight tonight. 56 kilogram Thailand versus Spain. คุณผู้ชมครับกลับเข้าสู่การถ่ายทอดสดรายการมวยไทยไฟเตอร์และตอนนี้ถึงมวยคู่สุดท้ายของรายการพิกัดหนัก 56 กิโลกรัมนักชกไทยเจอกับนักชกชาวสเปน Alright, ladies and gentlemen, introducing a Spanish warrior fighting out the blue corner. He's training at Gao Samrit Gym. He holds record 32 fight wins, 23 victories. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Miguel Rios. Spanish warrior fighting out the blue corner. He's training at Gal Summer Gym. Let's hear it for Miguel Rios. And his opponent, a Thai warrior fighting out the red corner. He's training at Sutin Gym. He holds a record of 45 with 28 victories. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Palachai Sutin. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing a Thai warrior fighting out the red corner. He represents Sutin Gym. Let's hear it for Palachai Sutin.
So moving on now to our final fight. What has been another exciting card here at Max. The 56 kilogram division for this one, Thailand versus Spain. And introducing first in the blue corner, Miguel Rios. He's from Spain. He's 18 years old, stands at 161 centimeters. He has 32 fights, 23 wins, and 9 losses. He trains and fights out of Khao Samrit Gym, where he's trained by Kru Jeng and managed by Si Muang. And his opponent in the red corner, Palachai Sutin. He's from right here in Chonburi, 16 years old. He stands at 164 centimeters. Has 40 fights, 28 wins, and 12 losses. He trains and fights out of Sutin Gym. Both fighters finishing off their Y crews here before we get the action underway. So wait for the fighters to have the Mongkongs removed. Get a final blessing from their corners. You see both fighters just about even there in experience. 56 kilograms for this one. So here we go, round number 1. Both fighters in an orthodox stance. Miguel pushing forward early on here. Palachai just trying to use that teep to off-settle his opponent as he comes in. Fast low kick there from the Thai. So you see referee wasting no time trying to get both fighters to pick up the action here. Oh, beautiful left hook there to the body from Miguel. Soaking up the shot well here, Palachai. Returns with a cracking body kick. Again, Miguel now starting to push forward. You see Palachai there just using that knee. Dig those knees into the thighs there of Miguel in the clinch. It's an unintentional low blow there from Miguel. But the referee's going to let the fight continue. Not technically an illegal move here in Thailand.
Oh, big body kick, Palachai. Miguel kind of telegraphing that left hook. Palachai saw it and dipped under.
the back foot though, once again. You got to think the referee is going to step in and give Palachai another warning here. Palachai now looking for the elbow, but doing a good job evading. You see here, going to get that second warning. Strong low kicks coming in from the Thai now. Doing a good job of scoring with those body kicks. You just like to see a bit more coming from him. Palachai. Trying to find the home for that jumping knee. So come down to our final 15 seconds here. In the opening round of our final fight, the Max Muay Thai Stadium here in Pattaya.
Good push kick from Palachai.
There's the bell to end the first round.
พบกับมวยไทย3 ยกสุดมันถ่ายทอดสดตรงจากสนามแม็กซ์มวยไทยสเตเดียมพัทยา4 วันรวดวันจันทร์และวันอังคารชมการต่อสู้ของสุดยอดนักสู้ระดับโลกในรายการแม็กซ์มวยไทยไฟเตอร์ตั้งแต่เวลา 6:25 นาทีวันพุธและวันพฤหัสบดีชมศึกกระชากแชมป์ The Global Fight Champion Challenge ตั้งแต่เวลา 6:25 นาทีเต็มอิ่มจุใจกับรายการมวยสุดมัน4 วันต่อสัปดาห์ทางช่อง Now 26
Our second round, 56 kilograms for this one. Thailand versus Spain. We see Palachai Sit Sutin in the red corner, taking on Miguel Rios from Spain in the blue. Miguel digging in with that body shot there early on in the first round. Some big body kicks coming in from Palachai. Spent a lot of time on the back foot, got the warning from the referee. Now starting to turn things up. Again, cracking body kick there from Palachai.
Good combo from Miguel.
Miguel still pushing forward. Starting to attack the inside leg there of Palachai, but Palachai firing back with that body kick. So far, very skilled, technical fight between both fighters. This fight could have easily been the main event. Again, Palachai just taking those steps back. Not going to go well for him on the judges' scorecard. He's got to at least be attacking here. There you see him racking up the points there in a clinch. And you see the sides there of Miguel just reddened up from those body kicks.
Oh, good body shot from Miguel. Sort of a Chavez-style left hook to the body. And I think he should go back to that because he got a subtle reaction from Palachai with that shot.
See the referee just struggling to separate both fighters there. Again, Palachai just inching his way backwards. Got to push forward here.
The problem is, I think Palachai's a little worried about Miguel's hands, and he's having success with that going backwards, landing that good body kick.
There you see again the referee going to give him a second warning.
Because it's almost as if in this situation, if Palachai was to move forward, he's going to run into Miguel's power. And he'll actually stifle his own weapon, which is that kick as we see there. So it's kind of a catch-22.
Just got to borrow some of that footwork from Combe.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Might have it all figured out.
Hey, I need to borrow some of that too so I can sidestep some of these crazy people.
Yeah, big body kick from Palachai, but coming in now with the knees. Both fighters exchanging knees here in the clinch. It's Palachai with the sweep there.
And that's such a tricky thing. I mean, you got Palachai with the weapon of the body kicks, so you need space to create those, and you got Miguel with heavy hands moving forward. It's kind of your Palachai, what do you do? Because you have to still go with the max format, but if you push forward too much, you're actually helping your opponent out. You're coming into his game.
You see those past 2 body kicks there, scoring well.
And again, as you said it, see, he really doesn't want to come forward.
End of round 2.
สนับสนุนโดย Max Muay Thai Facebook Live และ Max Muay Thai Mobile App ท่านสามารถรับชมการถ่ายทอดสดจากสนาม Max Muay Thai 7 วัน 9 รายการบน Facebook Max Muay Thai และบนระบบ iOS และ Android. Watch all the action live anywhere in the world on Max Muay Thai Facebook and Max Muay Thai Mobile App. Download now on iOS and Android.
ขอเชิญพบกับ2พิธีกรระดับโลกบูมแม็กซ์มวยไทยและเบียร์แม็กซ์มวยไทย
สวัสดีพี่น้องเกษตรกรทั่วประเทศ
เตรียมพบกับนักสู้ที่ผ่านมาแล้วทุกสภาพดิน ทุกพันธุ์พืชไม่ว่าจะเป็น
ข้าว
ยางพารา
อ้อย
มันสำปะหลัง
ปาล์ม
ข้าวโพด
ผักผลไม้
และผู้ชนะได้แก่
ปุ๋ยโฟร์แมนราคาเพื่อคนไทย
คุณภาพเต็มแม็กซ์สอบถามโทร 061 564 8888
So coming into our 3rd and final round, there you see Miguel Rios from Spain in the blue corner. Palachai Sitsutin, the Thai in the red. Big body kicks coming from Palachai. Massive amounts of power behind those kicks. The only thing he has going against him is just that backwards movement. The referee having to warn him on 2 occasions. If he could find a way to maybe sidestep or push forward a bit more, work those body kicks, could be a different story for him here in our 3rd and final round. So here we go, round number 3.
Well, Miguel out with a heavy combination. Palachai is really landing them big knees. We saw him do a couple jumping knees in that clinch.
Yeah, just trying to put everything he had behind those shots.
Now Palachai standing his ground a little more.
Yeah, this is what he should have been doing for the first 2 rounds. Again, pushing forward here. Big knees in the clinch from the Thai. Scoring well with that body kick again here, Palachai.
Good flurry of knees from Palachai.
Yeah, definitely looking very promising now for the Thai. Countering those hands of Miguel well with those body kicks.
And rapid fire knees and a big jumping knee to finish that series off.
Yeah, very smart tactics in the clinch. Making sure that he's the first to land and the last to land. Miguel now pushing forward. Oh! Beautiful straight right, snapping the head back of Palachai. Miguel now pushing forward, another straight right getting through. Looking for the big shot here, Miguel. Can he find it? Palachai digging in with the body kicks. Coming down to our final minute in our 3rd and final round here at Max. Miguel now starting to punish that leg there of Palachai, but counters well with the body kick. Beautiful turn in there. turning knee from Palachai in the clinch. Looking very strong in his third round. See the body language on the Thai as well.
Yeah, both these fighters giving it their all.
Another stepping knee from the outside there from Palachai. Both fighters kick for kick now. Palachai going to the body. Miguel going low to that leg. And there's the bell to end the third and final round. See the body language saying it all there. Palachai with his hands high in the air. So really came out fired up for that third round. Beautiful work in the clinch from Palachai. Scored with some big body kicks as well. So let's go to Bia, our ring announcer, for the official decision.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard for the winner. Red corner, Palachai Sitsutin. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after the short break. This is Muay Thai Fighter.
พบกับมวยไทย3ยกสุดมันถ่ายทอดสดตรงจากสนามแม็กซ์มวยไทยสเตเดียมพัทยา4 วันรวดวันจันทร์และวันอังคารชมการต่อสู้ของสุดยอดนักสู้ระดับโลกในรายการแม็กซ์มวยไทยไฟเตอร์ตั้งแต่เวลา 6:25 นาทีวันพุธและวันพฤหัสบดีชมศึกกระชากแชมป์ The Global Fight Champion Challenge ตั้งแต่เวลา 6:25 นาทีเต็มอิ่มจุใจกับรายการมวยสุดมัน4 วันต่อสัปดาห์ทางช่อง Now 26สนับสนุนโดย Max มวยไทย Facebook Live และ Max มวยไทย Mobile App ท่านสามารถรับชมการถ่ายทอดสดจากสนาม Max มวยไทย7 วัน 9 รายการบน Facebook Max มวยไทยและบนระบบ iOS และ Android Watch all the action live anywhere in the world on Max มวยไทย Facebook and Max มวยไทย Mobile App download now on iOS and Android
ขอเชิญพบกับ2พิธีกรระดับโลกบูมแม็กซ์มวยไทยและเบียร์แม็กซ์มวยไทย
สวัสดีพี่น้องเกษตรกรทั่วประเทศ
เตรียมพบกับนักสู้ที่ผ่านมาแล้วทุกสภาพดินทุกพันธุ์พืชไม่ว่าจะเป็น
ข้าว
ยางพารา
อ้อย
มันสำปะหลัง
ปาล์ม
ข้าวโพด
ผักผลไม้
และผู้ชนะได้แก่
ปุ๋ยโฟร์แมนราคาเพื่อคนไทย
คุณภาพเต็มแม็กซ์สอบถามโทร 061-564-8888 พบกับมวยไทย3 ยกสุดมันถ่ายทอดสดตรงจากสนามแม็กซ์มวยไทยสเตเดียมพัทยา4 วันรวดวันจันทร์และวันอังคารชมการต่อสู้ของสุดยอดนักสู้ระดับโลกในรายการแม็กซ์มวยไทยไฟเตอร์ตั้งแต่เวลา 6:25 นาทีวันพุธและวันพฤหัสบดีชมศึกกระชากแชมป์ The Global Fight Champion Challenge ตั้งแต่เวลา 6:25 นาทีเต็มอิ่มจุใจกับรายการมวยสุดมัน4 วันต่อสัปดาห์ทางช่อง Now 26สนับสนุนโดย Max มวยไทย Facebook Live และ Max มวยไทย Mobile App ท่านสามารถรับชมการถ่ายทอดสดจากสนาม Max มวยไทย7 วัน 9 รายการบน Facebook Max มวยไทยและบนระบบ iOS และ Android Watch all the action live anywhere in the world on Max มวยไทย Facebook and Max มวยไทย Mobile App download now on iOS and Android
คุณผู้ชมครับเข้าสู่ช่วงสุดท้ายของรายการมวยไทยไฟเตอร์ทางช่อง Now 26 ครับเรามาโปรโมทมวยในวันพรุ่งนี้กันก่อนดีกว่าว่ามีนักชกคนไหนกันบ้างนะครับพรุ่งนี้ครับในรายการ The Global Fight Champions Challenge ครับคู่รองนะครับซับทวีสจต้อยแปดริ้วเจอกับนักชกชาวสหรัฐอเมริกานาธานวอร์ดครับและก็ในคู่เอกนะครับพรุ่งนี้เป็นศึกชกเป็นศึกนะครับกระชากแชมป์นะเป็นการปะทะกันของนักชกชาวกัมพูชาครับเมียนดาเจอกับมังกรเขียวสทวีการเอาละครับสำหรับวันนี้ครับผมเบียร์แม็กซ์มวยไทยขอตัวลาท่านไปก่อนนะครับอย่าลืมนะครับมวยแม็กซ์มวยไทยที่อยู่ทางช่อง Now 26 วันจันทร์ถึงวันพฤหัสห้ามพลาดเวลาดีๆแบบนี้ครับ 6:25 ถึง 2:10 นาทีครับผมขอตัวลาไปก่อนสวัสดีครับ
Global Fight!